Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here coming at you with the 6th video in our Platinum Trophy Guide for the bioshock 2 Remastered. In the last video we had just gone through Dionysus Park uncovering some truths, and we saved, or spared, Stanley. Now we're here in Fontaine Futuristics, and this is a different area compared to others, as there's also going to be another new enemy introduced here, and so another research opportunity. So while you first enter, have your opportunity to get your first audio log, and just follow this area down here.
Hello.
Like before, I'm probably going to be skipping most of the in-between stuff just to save on time and all that good stuff, because towards this point of the story, probably don't need my help or need a guide on how to get through the levels or anything of that nature. And so, like always, I'm more or less just going to be showing you on where the power to the peoples are and stuff like that, and then like always try and use the links for getting all the diaries and stuff like that.
October 9th, 1967. Hello. My name is Gilbert Alexander, and by the time you hear this, I will be...
But anyways, we're going to be skipping to where we get our first power to the people, which is actually going to be a bit further into the level, as you're going to have to spend a good bit just trying to get to it, as it is in a security booth, and then the second one will be later on in the level. So, like always, I'm going to skip to that, and if there's anything of importance that comes up along the way, then I will gladly include it. So yeah. Alright, so like I said, there is a new enemy type that they will introduce into this level, and that is going to be a new Big Daddy. That is the Alpha series. They aren't too terribly tough, especially if you use the heavy rivets.
Delta. Status updated. Status active. Access granted.
But from here, you're basically just going to be following the main path, and like always, trying to just get all the audio diaries. So from here, we can also get another
I have been exposed
audio
to
diary.
a massive dose of substance Adam. By the time you hear this, I will have armed this facility's defenses en masse. You, my friend, must therefore penetrate them and kill me. Please believe that if I could have done it myself... and on that cheery note, you may use the diary lying near this screen to bypass the vocal print blocks ahead and enter the security office. The password is Agnes Day.
As you'll see right here, the first.
Agnes Day.
But like always, I'm now going to skip to when we find the first power to the people, as it is probably going to be quite in your face. And so it'll just take a bit of time to get to the room that it's in, even though it is in your face. Alright, so after you've gone through and destroyed the 4 bot controls, you'll have to finally come back to the security booth, as Alex the Great will no longer be hindering you, and you can finally enter the security booth. And right here, you can finally get your first power to the people upgrade. Now, this one's always been tough for me, as getting towards the end, it's all about, do you upgrade, spear or launcher? And for me, I always go for spear gun damage, as with the rocket spears, they can pack quite a punch.
I must assume by now that you're willing to help end my life. In exchange, I have prepared a friendly security escort for you. Now, There's a switch in here which will allow you access to the real laboratories where what's left of me awaits you. Please, use it.
And from here, you can now actually head to the second half of the area. Like I said, before proceeding, make sure that you go through and get everything that you need. There should be at least one little sister in this area that you can interact with and stuff like that. So it's always nice to just go ahead and spend your atom on whatever you want, really. At this point, you should have enough gene tonic slots to really just go for whatever. I recommend getting stuff that will help you get more out of everything. Just to make your life a little bit easier, as you know, you're gonna need to have you know, fully researched everything, so getting gene tonics that'll help with that is always nice. And if you've been thoroughly exploring the area, or all of the maps, then not sure what's going on. Definitely a lot of people here. But anyways, you know, thoroughly exploring, getting all the audio diaries and stuff like that will definitely come in handy, as just getting things to help make your life easier, especially on this first playthrough, is really going to help, as then your second playthrough should only be one trophy left, and it should just be to beat the game on hardcore, which I'll go into more detail about in the last video. So now I'm going to skip ahead to some other things. Alright, so a little bit further into the second half of the level, you'll come to this area that has a surveillance office that you can't get into. But what you'll want to do is you'll come around over here to this left side, as you'll have to go this way anyways. You can see inside the office is the last power to the people.
What's on my side?
Ignore the big daddy here who's just chilling. Now over here you'll have a small cutscene, and then you also have a gather right here. But ignore that for a second. There'll be an audio diary right next to this little vent here. But what you basically want to do is just come over here and hack the device. And that'll allow you inside. And that'll get you the last power to the people upgrade, at least for fontaine futuristics. So, oh god. Anyways, getting headbutted here, you can finally come back over and grab a audio diary, and then your next upgrade.
Oldie toy and newie toy.
And then from here, we're basically just going to move on to the last thing that's possible that you need to do. Of course, saving the little sister, defeating the big sister, and making sure you're getting as much research as possible on the big sister. And then we will come to the last thing, which will be sparing Gil Alexander and then exiting the stage. Alright, so a small note is, and once you rescue this little sister...
Father, they've left you a present at the Gatherer's Garden. Take it.
Anyways, so once you have rescued that last little sister, you will actually get the trophy for dealing with all of these little sisters. And then, like always, you have the fight with the big sister. We're just going to try and keep her in this area and wait for her, just to make our lives a little bit easier. No point in being in an area to where we don't have an advantage. There she is. There we go. What are you doing here? And then we'll finish it off. Pretty tough fight, I do say so. But I think well worth the effort. But now, like I said, we're going to move on to dealing with Gil, which is just going to be saving him, as it's one of the secret trophies you need to do for saving all the little sisters, or rescuing them all instead of harvesting, and also sparing everybody that you can spare in the game, getting the true good ending. Alright, so after a small scuffle with some enemies and then getting the genetic code and the key card from Gil, there will be an option to destroy him right here, which you don't want to do, as that will kill him and will not get you the trophy. So you basically just want to leave and get out of here, and in doing so will spare him, as you have, like with every other character, turned the other cheek. It does seem weird, but from here we can now head to the next map and be on our way. As you'll see, boom, hidden rock entrance. And along the way you will unlock the trophy Found Lance Hideout. Probably not going to get too many trophies for this level, probably just a couple, and then be on our merry little way. Here there will be one last audio diary right before you head down. And as always, I do hope these guides have been helpful or informative. And along the way you should also get the Savior trophy. That'll let you know that you have done everything right. And yeah, but I will see you all in the next one.